Hey friends, my name is Megan Garrity and I am your Diamond Upline in Plexus. I am Jennifer's sponsor, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and just share with you something that I think is so important and holds a lot of people back in their Plexus business. And that is sharing about the business. You know, we are comfortable sharing about like, hey, drinking my pink drink. I'm gonna mix this up here in a little bit. Or, you know, this probiotic changed my life. But where we get a little bit uncomfortable is talking about the business. You know, in our day-to-day lives, most of us aren't talking about our finances to other people. So it feels uncomfortable to start doing that once you start Plexus. But here's the thing, think about your own story and think about those on your team or the people that you know well. Everybody has some sort of either financial struggle they're going through or financial goals that they're working towards. And Plexus could be the vessel that helps get them there or helps, you know, take that stress off their shoulders. And so who are we to keep that blessing from other people? So, you know, I know it's out of a lot of people's comfort zones. It was out of my comfort zone as well, but it is so important because I found a lot of people, they don't even know that there's a business opportunity here. They don't know that they could get their products paid for until you tell them about it. So, you know, a lot of my runners have come from business posts that I have made. One of them, I have a Ruby level 1, and the post that spoke to her and got her to reach out to me was when I posted about how our tithe was able to increase with Plexus. Giving has always been a core foundation, core pillar to us in what I wanted to get out of this business was to be able to increase our giving. So I made a post about how much our tithe was able to go up. You know, I didn't give an exact number, but talked about how we were able to increase our tithe. And that really spoke to her because giving was important to her as well. And so I talked about the business in a way that felt authentic and genuine to me. And that was, we were able to increase our giving. She reached out to me, signed, and then the business really took off for her as well because, you know, she could see that vision and she wanted that for her own life and her own family. Another post that I had seen my upline make and then I had done something similar was, you know, when you get your payday, when you get paid with Plexus, no matter what it is, you know, at the time I made it, mine was not anywhere close to what I'm making now. But talk about like, oh my gosh, you know, my paycheck hit today and I am able to buy 100 rolls of toilet paper as a result, or 100 meals at Chick-fil-A, or, you know, whatever it might be. You know, it might be gallons of gas because everybody needs help buying gas right now. But talk about it in something like that because, again, people don't necessarily know the business opportunity that there is with Plexus. So when you break it down like that, they're like, oh my gosh, like, oh, that could help me. Like, I want 100 sandwiches at Chick-fil-A. I really do. And so, you know, you can get creative with how you're sharing, and it doesn't have to be like, I made a lot of money with Plexus, like, join me. Like, share how that is affecting your life and what that means for you. A post that I'm going to be making here is I found my husband and I had created spending goals on this like sheet of paper back in 2011, and we had like written down major projects, major expenditures that we wanted over the next however many years, what those were going to cost and what that was going to look like. And so I found it the other day, like in a folder somewhere, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's amazing to see how much we've accomplished. And it was because of Plexus that we were able to do all these things. So I'm going to share that, like, you know, here we were planning and then Plexus came into our lives and now all this stuff has come to fruition. There are so many ways that you can go about this. One of our, you know, giving was important to us, but also becoming debt-free was really important to us. And so I posted a lot about that. You know, all that we had was our house payment. And so I would make a chart of how many months we had left, and we would always make extra payments with my Plexus income. So I would show at the end of the year how many months we could cross off based upon the extra payment we made. And so we were able to pay our house off a couple years ago. I think we did it in like 10 or 11 years from purchasing our home. And so I had so many people reaching out to me about that. Like, okay, tell me about this. And it opened up conversations too about debt-free with other people so I could build that relationship too. So I know that talking about the business can be scary, it can be uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, growth happens when you do those uncomfortable things and you step outside of your comfort zone. So think of a way you can share about the business today and comment in this group when you have done so. I'd love to hear it.